Rising above the high passes of Himachal, Mount Yunam at 6,1100 meters is not just a mountain, but a rite of passage for trekkers chasing their first 6,000er. The sun blazing at altitude, yet the air so cold it bites into your skin. Each gust of wind cuts sharper, rattling your gear and forcing you to push harder against nature's will. Your legs tremble under the strain, lungs heave for every breath in the thin, unforgiving air. The silence is broken only by the crunch of boots against rock and snow, echoing in the vast emptiness around you. The path grows steeper, the snow fields stretch longer, and the icy ridges test your resolve at every turn. One wrong step on the scree, one slip on the frozen slope, and gravity will remind you of the mountain's power.
छोड़ने वाला ऑटो वाला तुम्हारे गलत साइड से आ रहा
So we are heading toward the base camp, that is Bharatpur. We already at a base camp. We are leaving to the next base camp out there, and then we will go to the advanced camp. That is final summit push from there. And the Yunam peak is somewhere behind those peaks. We even don't know that which peak is the Yunam peak, but somehow we will identify. Already at 4,680 meter elevation.
ट्राई करेंगे कल सुबह तक निकल जाए या दिन में तक
So guys, we have set our base camp, which is the local base camp at Bharatpur. We will be staying here to acclimatize well tonight. Today is day 1, and Yunam Peak. About Yunam Peak, this is the way for Yunam Peak. We will be going from this way, then that, and then leading towards the base camp. There, cloud are there, but there's somewhere there is a base camp, and then from there we will be heading towards the Yunam Peak, which is not visible right now cause of cloud. Of course, it's 6,000 meter, so it will be somewhere like a lot more height, a lot more altitude.
You can see the elevation here, 4,700 meters. We are going to wait for a few other hours that the rain stop, then we'll move to the base camp of Mount Yunam, not the base camp, for the summit camp. Then we'll come back here, we'll stay a night. Then tomorrow morning around 2 o'clock we'll move for the summit, and we'll do it in one day.
Heading towards Mount Yunam. So guys, we are going to climb up to the Yunam base camp. Launch base camp actually. That's our base camp out there. You can see we already have started the expedition. Today was our day 1. We rested a bit, like for 1 or 2 hours, and now we are going for an acclimatization hike. You can see nobody is here, literally nobody is here. You can see whole base camp everywhere. Wherever you see, there are clouds and mountains, and that side is a glacier, the avalanche prone zone. We are not going there, but still we have to be very careful. It's not even been a few minutes. We have already hit by bad weather, but we will still go for the acclimatization hike. The mountain is not even visible. It's behind those mountains, So we'll try to gain as much elevation as possible today.
This is the river we have to cross, and I have to keep in mind that stone so that we go through right way. This is the river we have to cross tomorrow also.
We are halfway and we have to somehow cross this. water stream.
Money!
So we have crossed that river. It is little bit challenging, not that much. So we are going to the summit camp. If we have time, we can go to the summit also. Oxygen is very low. I guess we are at right now at 5,000 meter elevation. Out there, this is the summit camp, and from there we'll go directly to the up.
Usually people climb 6,000 meter to get acclimatized well for the further 7,000 meter, 8,000 meter.
We have only one bottle of water. First we thought we'll go till the river, then we planned to go further to the base camp. Let's see if there are any camps out there, if there are any other hikers or other climbers. If there will be, we'll join them in the morning. We'll move from our base camp in early morning around 2 a.m. There is a Sith. He's coming.
So far we are not even close to the base camp. We have been trekking like from past few hours. The success rate of climbing Yunam Peak is like 1 out of 3. So like if 3 people start climbing for the Yunam Peak, only one will reach the summit. As you can see, even the base is not visible right now. The peak is not visible. First we will reach the base somewhere out there, and then we will figure out where's the peak, and then try to accomplish the peak in midnight, or let's see if weather favors today, day 1. It's already 4,900 something meters. This is the fastest elevation gain by me, I guess, by being exposed to this kind of rain, winds and clouds. Like last day we were like around 1,800 meters at Manali. Today we are at Yunam, climbing for the Yunam Peak. So let's see what faith has ahead for us. See Saurav out there. So this much we have climbed so far. We are already at a great elevation. We are right now somewhere 5,000 meters or maybe more than that. So let's see how far we can go. This is day 1 of Mount Yunam expedition. A humble request to anyone who's planning such solo expedition that we guys keep acclimatizing ourselves so we are much familiar with the mountains. We know actually when we have to move backward. So that's more important. The summit is there, but the actual summit is going back to our homes. So if you are planning such expeditions, please do some small treks before climbs of small peaks. Also inform the authorities and staff out there well about your plans.
So there, these tents are out there, our Bharatpur tent colony. This is the base, and we walked around 1.5 kilometer and about 2 kilometers, and we have to go there. If we can still go for the Yunam, we'll go. Let's see what weather says. You should go or you should go back down. I'm breathing heavily because we are continuous walking.
So guys, you can't see any of the peak behind me, but still we are climbing upward, and to the advanced base camp from where people actually push for the final summit to Mount Yunam. Weather is not supporting, as you can see me. We are in rain, winds, clouds, too much. So even if we don't make it to the summit today on day one, it will be great for us to climb as much as possible, let our body acclimatize well, and the process of this going to the advanced base camp and then going backward, knowing your limits, going backward to the base camp, is called rotation. We keep doing rotations unless and until our body is well acclimatized to the exposure, you know. Rain, as you can see. So this is very hectic, but we have to follow the rules of mountains. It's mountain who decides who will climb it or who will not. So as you can see, the peaks are covered with cloud as well as the snow as well. So let's see how far we can go. Wind started. So in mountains, people say that if you have money, you can climb anything, you know. You can climb mountain like Mount Everest. It's not true, guys, because you are always alone in a expedition. In treks you have guide and stuff, but while expedition you are all alone in the middle of the mountain. And this is because there's a snowfall started. This is because this is expedition, right? Everyone knows their body limit. Everyone will go with their pace. Sometimes I'm ahead of everyone, sometimes my group is ahead or my teammate is ahead. So these are the things very common. So you always go solo, man. Like even if you are going for the 8,000 meter, it's solo, and if you go for 7,000 meter, it's solo. You will always find a gap of 30, 40, 50 meters with your teammate.
Finally we made that plan of going down because the weather is not on our favor. We have to climb down. We don't want to ruin our jackets and our health as well. We have climbed about 5,000 meters. 2,000 meters left, but we don't take risk, and we have to go there. There is our base camp, and we have to go there back to the base camp.
So it's day one, guys, and we are not even 5,000 meter, but we are close to 5,000 meter. As you can see, it's 4,950 meter elevation out there, if you can see. And we haven't seen the base camp so far, advanced base camp so far. We haven't seen the mountains so far. but we have to call off the expedition right now on day 1. It's not like calling off the expedition for day 2. We have to call it off because we know our body and we have to go back to our original base camp. And this is very common in mountains. This is not the failure, this is called rotation, as I already told you. So this is the first attempt for Yunam on day 1. We started climbing like few hours ago. We tried to climb the Mount Yunam in very first day, but as you guys know, it is not possible, not because of the stamina and stuff, but because of the weather. As you can see, snowfall has already started. You can see snow patches on my fleece gloves, so you can see all my jackets, shoes wet. So this was for the day 1. Let's call off, or if you want, if we wait for the weather to be stabilized a little bit, we should at least try to move a few meters more, I guess, and try to figure out base camp. What do you say, Saurabh?
Sure. So we are going down. As I told you, we are about 5,000 meters, and you can see here, this is 4,950 meters. We are 50 meters less than climbing 5,000 meters. We have to climb down because the weather is not in our favor, and our jackets are totally wet. You can see.
What she said. So we are descending, guys. It's the snowfall and rainfall that has stopped us from climbing Mount Yunam on very first day. We are descending back to the original base camp, where we'll rest a little bit. Maybe if we get time in the evening, we'll go for second round of exposure, or we'll track somewhere down the road so that our body get exposed to the air atmosphere. It's well acclimatized, as I keep saying. So these are some basic rules of mountains. You trek, and I'm going by shortcut because I have to reach my friend Saurabh out there. So we were on the top of that peak, you can see, and we are heading backward because of snowfall and rain.
Here is Jasitwa. He is coming.
Always carry a company, guys. Don't go for solo on such trails. Keep moving. Oh, you can see it's danger all over here. So the actual trail is from that side, but I'm not following that. But I'll request you guys to follow your trail, to follow your track leader, to follow your Sherpa, to follow your mountain guide. Don't be smart on mountains. Mountain is of no one, guys. We don't have our tent with us, otherwise we would have set our tent out there. Elevation gain of 3,000 meter, more than 3,000 meter. Like I told you, last day we were 1,800 meter, and today we went 4,950 meters. So it's more than like 3,000 meter of elevation gain. And I won't suggest you guys to acclimatize or go for a hike more than 600 meters a day. Like, there's a proper expedition for Yunam you have to follow. Like, it's a 5-day. You have to acclimatize at 4 base camp, 3 or 4 base camps before actually climbing a Yunam peak, which is not visible right now due to cloud and snowfall. You have to be well to climb a mountain. I believe walking next to river is a good idea, always a good idea. Whenever you are feeling heavy breath, just look at the riverside, take a deep breath, and move on. This I learned during Everest base camp. You can see cloud and snow out there, We were there minutes back. We are going to submit our first 6,000 meter. Anyhow, guys, I'm too excited. This peak was unplanned. Like, I was like, it's Sunday. I told my team that what if I will be unavailable on Monday. So I just took 2 days off, guys, and I'm here at Yunam Peak. So we have to anyhow submit the Yunam Peak tonight, guys. Tomorrow morning, Monday morning, you will see me at the expedition peak. I hope so. And by tomorrow night, we'll be heading to Manali and back to our work. Like, even if we go 2-3 kilometers, we'll be back to the network and I'll restart my work. Quite excited, guys, quite excited. And you can see Saurav has already reached somewhere the base camp, and so I have to pace my speed up. So pace up my speed. So guys, we are already almost reached our camp, and as you can see, it was a good decision of turning back at right time, because all you can see is cloud and rain and snow.
I was telling that we should abandon the plan and we should go back to the base camp because there was snowflakes I have seen there and it is very cold out there. That's why I came down and I asked you.
Non-snow also.
Yeah.
You can understand the temperature out there.
खुद ही बनाते रहता है बस। ये देखो इधर साइड राइट है, ठीक है, ये मेरा, बाकी आपको पता चल जाएगा। ठीक लिखा है इसमें ना, ठीक है, इधर आइए।
ये हमने ये आपके यहाँ से जाके हमने नाला पार किया आज, ठीक है, ठीक है। ये एडवांस बेस कैंप है, उसके बाद भी ऐसा रास्ता है पूरा ऐसा, और फिर ऐसा सबमिट ऐसा जाता है। हाँ, लाइक जितना हमने किया वो 20% था अराउंड। अभी जो करना है 20% नहीं था, 15-20% था, तो पूरा इतना बाकी है सबमिट मेन।
1400 मीटर है मान की तरफ।
हाँ, टाइम नहीं था अपने पास और वेदर ख़राब हो गया इसलिए नीचे आए। अगर कल वेदर साथ दे दिया तो फिर पीक पक्की है। 3 में से 1 ही लोग चढ़ पाता है, इनका 3 लोग का ग्रुप आया था, तो सब यहीं पे रह गए और 1 ही लोग चढ़ता है।
कभी 25-20 आते हैं, उसमें से 4-5 करते हैं, बाकी सब लोग नीचे आए। हाइट है ना, प्लस ऑक्सीजन नहीं है। अंग्रेज लोग भी यही करते, ट्रैक करना ना मेरे को सबसे बड़े लगता है अंग्रेज लोग। ना पैसे अपना ना, फिर भी मतलब एक जो ट्रक में लिफ्ट चढ़ के आता है वो अंग्रेज वर्दन है ना, ट्रक में आता है तो मजा। मौसम साफ होगा 3 बजे निकल जाओ सुबह, वही में भी ठीक है, तो रात को 3 बजे जैसे प्रोग्राम बनाना अपने 3 बजे 2 बजे वापस, 11 बजे वो टाइम है, 2 बजे वापस। यहाँ 2 बंदे ने अभी तक वो कर दिया, पैराग्लाइडिंग किया है यहाँ से ही, युमनम से। लैंड की साइड, लैंड इधर ही किया है, यहीं नीचे।
So we are going to sleep right now. We have prepared our bed, you know. This is, they call, the best possible sleeping bag available in India. It's -20, I guess. Still, like, I have 2 blanket layers, you know, so you can guess what's going outside. Like, you can listen, if you listen carefully, you will listen the sound of snow, sound of rain outside. It's 12:31 and as you can see, strong winds outside our base camp tent. So hey guys, it's Monday. Summit update. Like, we tried climbing Mount Yunam last day and we went up to around 5,000 meter and we were only left behind like 1,111 meters and we were hit by a snowstorm. So as you can see, the whole peak is covered with snow right now. We were somewhere there last day. Okay, So the whole peak is covered with the snow, and the whole night, even we tried to climb the peak in midnight, like around 12 and then 3 and 4, but it wasn't possible due to a snowstorm. And we are not having a lot of days in our hands, we are not having extra days, so we have to leave by today. Let's see, we'll try to get some lift or something, and we will leave this place. See, all these peaks are covered with the snow. We are also lacking gears, so I will prefer going back to home and then back to work, instead of risking life of my friend and my life to climb Yunam peak. It's upsetting, it's really upsetting, but we don't have anything in our hands. You know, it's mountain who decides who can climb it or who can't climb it. I'll be back whenever I'll get time. I'll be back and I'll climb this peak. So next time, you know. So this is last update from mountains. We came here last day, that was our day 1, and we tried to climb Mount Yunam, which is somewhere behind those peaks. We climbed up to there somewhere, and after that there's a base camp and then Yunam peak. And as you can see, it's all covered with snow. And so you can imagine the temperature we faced, the storm we faced at last night. Like, this whole tent was shaking all the way. So next time, you know, next time. So yeah, can't wait for my next and my first 6,000 meter summit.